Buy fireworks in the great state of Indiana. Most of the stores that sell them are in the northern part of the state. A whole bunch of them clustered together right along the Illinois border, with a few more of them sprinkled along the Michigan border. Buying fireworks in Illinois is illegal. Most fireworks sales are prohibited in Michigan. So having these stores right there at the state line, right there across the state border in Indiana, barely hardly in another state at all, that makes it easy for residents of Illinois or residents of Michigan to just pop over the state line into Indiana if they want to buy their bottle rockets. For the same reason, you'll find the majority of the fireworks stores in Pennsylvania dotted along that state's eastern border, making it convenient for anyone from New Jersey or New York City to just drive west, cross just over the border into Pennsylvania, and you'll be able to buy your pyrotechnics there too.
Aha. So there we have Rachel Maddow's hypothesis about why there are so many illegal guns in Chicago. Rachel Maddow has almost certainly never been to South Side Chicago. She's probably unaware of how isolated some parts of South Side Chicago are, how many parts of it there's no real interstate access to. A lot of people in various parts of South Side Chicago barely have money to take the little train bus thing that they got going throughout Chicago. People aren't just popping over. You know, that's very easy where Rachel Maddow lives, no doubt. But that's not really something that people do. If they want to get an illegal gun, they go to the illegal gun black market salesmen who sell stolen guns or guns that are sold to them from police and military guys, usually military recruiters, who are looking to score a little extra cash, or people who are charged with disposing of outdated weapons. A lot of times A1 M16s get sold by the military because they're supposed to be out of service. So she's really sort of grafting her own experience onto Southside Chicago. She seems to be unaware of the fact that you can't buy guns in a different state legally. You can't just pop over and say, hey, I'd like to buy a handgun. Here's my ID from the other state. They'll say, no, you're not allowed to do that. Once again, MSNBC is grasping at straws for why gun control has never, ever worked in these high-crime cities, whether L.A., which is not close to the Arizona border. People aren't just popping over from Compton to pick up their guns at an Arizona gun show. We get the gun show loophole or any of that garbage. It's just not how it works. She's never been to any of these areas. She's never been to Compton. She's never been to Southeast Dago. She's never been to the jungles. Never been to any place like that. Doesn't know where people get their guns. She's never asked people in those neighborhoods where they get their guns. Never had gun discussions with them. This is just not her experience. And so she's got to figure out, well, since my ideology says that gun control should make the black market guns just all go away, and it's not working, it's not happening, and it never has worked in New York City, in Washington, D.C., in Chicago, in L.A., in any of these places, since banning things in these cities only seems to embolden and enliven the black market, I've got to figure out some explanation for that. So when her hypothesis fails, she tries to come up with some reason why, because she's already concluded from the outset that her hypothesis is sound, even without evidence to back that up.